You read the title and see school fights, but in my case, it was pretty much school beatdowns, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just say, during my time at school, I was much bigger than the other kids.
Stop the cap.
Fine, I was fat, okay? And that kinda gave me an unfair advantage over other kids. But scratch that, it's not even unfair, because I never started fights. And why would you pick on someone bigger than you? That's just dumb. Now let me tell you about 2 fights in particular I had during my school time. Or better, 3. But the third one, I was completely humbled, I'm not gonna lie. And it wasn't a school fight, but I'll get to that in a minute. I got in many more fights, but I wanna talk about these ones in particular. The first one, I feel like I was on the right. You let me know in the comments. There was this kid that was in the same school bus as me. And unlike other kids, this kid, he was big too. And let's just say, he was part of a family of someone very important in my country. I'm not gonna say who, that's not important. So this kid was very stuck up. It low-key pissed me off. So we were inside the school bus. He was a seat behind me. So this guy thinks it would be so funny to start slapping me in the back of the head, you know? A couple of people were like daring him to do it because I don't know why, whatever. At first it started light and I told him to knock it off, you know? Nice. But one thing about me is I can be the nicest person in the world, which I believe I was and still am for the most part. But I can also switch and become a full-blown demon, bro. And when that switch is triggered, even I struggle to turn it back off. So this kid starts getting hella comfortable when he sees that I wasn't reacting. He slapped me even harder on the third slap. And people were laughing along with him, and all of a sudden I stand up. I started beating the shit out of this kid, bro. I remember punching him like maybe more than 10 times, full blown, before the bus lady eventually stopped me. Everyone was completely shocked because genuinely I couldn't hear anyone when I was punching this kid, bro. I just saw him crying right after and everyone looking at me with fear and, I felt some form of respect as well. Because if we're being real, that was not on me. I just remember when I got home, I realized my fist was hurting because I wasn't even holding back. Fun fact, this kid, days after, tried to hire me to beat someone up. And he was gonna pay good money too. What a stuck-up kid. The next fight, I think I was on the wrong, but also on the right. You'll get it when I explain. So this was one of my best friends at school. He was messing around with me, just playing around. And I wasn't really in a good mood, but as I told you, I'm quite a nice guy. I'd let a lot of shit slide, and consequentially, I'd bottle a lot of shit up as well. So while he was messing around, he punched me on my groin and sheesh. Remember that switch I was talking about? It was triggered. I immediately started beating the shit out of this kid, man. It was very bad. I was even talking about shit while I was beating him. I was venting about my own shit as I was beating him down. It took a lot of my other friends to stop me because there was no teachers around for some reason. Then I realized, as a lot of people were holding me back, I was genuinely hurting one of my best friends. My moods that day just went down the drain the entire day. I apologized to my friend. He didn't take it personally or hated me at all. We were cool right after. Literally, 5 minutes after we were cool. So, should he have punched me in the groin? No. But should I have reacted the way I did to a close friend? Absolutely not. Eventually, we grew apart, and the only time I really speak to him now is to wish him happy birthday. Okay, so this last fight, the one I told you that I essentially got humbled, it was a fight outside of school. It was with a friend of a friend. It was supposed to be a friendly fight, which it was. We both wanted to fight each other. I was pretty confident. 1, I was way bigger than this guy. 2, I never had faced proper adversity in a fight. So in my head, I'm invincible. You know how kids think. So yeah, we go up to the rooftop. My friend was being the referee, sort of. And he also thought I was gonna win no problem as well. This kid has also seen me causing havoc at school. So yeah, the fight starts and I do my usual move. I try to hold him, as a bigger dude. All you have to do with a bigger guy is just grab him and it's over. But this kid slips through me trying to hold him or grapple him, gets behind my back, holds me, and throws all of his body weight essentially back to suplex me. For the first time ever, I was in a bind, bro. I was really struggling to get out of there. And any slip up, I was feeling like this guy was gonna flip me and suplex me on my neck any moment then. So I resisted for a while. But if I wasn't bigger than this guy, my neck would have been gone instantly. Then I grappled my way to security and we decided to stop fighting because it wasn't going anywhere. Essentially, he was the aggressor and I was resisting. And I don't think he was trying to punch me in the face or anything because it was a friendly scrap. And yeah, in my head I knew I got schooled by someone way smaller than me. That's where I saw that there were many styles to fight. Don't just rely on being bigger and just holding the person. That's the story. Bye.